Therefore, I also advise you, make use of this valuable human life by doing some service to others. So simple. Not necessary to study philosophy or psychology to understand the Buddha's teaching.
Our teacher, the late Venerable Dr. Kirinde Sri Dhammananda Mahanayaka Thera, led an exemplary life of service to humanity. In his 54 years of Dhammadutta service in Malaysia and Singapore, he taught the fundamentals of Buddhism through hundreds of Dhamma talks and lectures, as well as his widely known publications, such as What Buddhists Believe, Why Worry, and many others. The growth of Buddhism in Malaysia, especially amongst the English-speaking community, has been largely due to his untiring efforts. He founded the Buddhist Missionary Society Malaysia in 1962, and he was also instrumental in the establishment of the Young Buddhist Association Malaysia and a number of other Buddhist organizations in the country. In 1982, he founded the Singapore Buddhist Mission, and with his blessings, the Australian Buddhist Mission was established in 1986 and the Aloka Foundation in 2002. He was the abbot of the Buddhist Mahavihara in Brickfields, Kuala Lumpur, and his approach to Buddhism was very open and non-sectarian. He would conduct regular Dhamma talks in Mahayana temples, and his visit to the Dhamma Realm University in California, in the United States of America, earned him an honorary doctorate of philosophy. He was a keen promoter of religious harmony, both in Malaysia and abroad. In Malaysia, he was a founding member of the Malaysian Consultative Council of Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Sikhism, and Taoism. He always encouraged me to participate in interfaith meetings in Malaysia and abroad through various international conferences. Through his meetings with the King and Prime Minister of Malaysia, including the first Prime Minister Tunku Abdul Rahman and later Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, he was able to gain recognition for Buddhism in the country and reach out to various government organizations. He was awarded the title of Johan Setia Mahkota or JSM by the 9th King, Sultan Aslan Muhyiddin Shah, in 1991. Apart from his many talks and publications, his main contribution to Buddhism in Malaysia and Singapore was through the temporary ordination program that was held annually for 31 years from 1976 to 2006 at the Buddhist Mahavihara. Through these novitiate programs, the seed of Dhamma has been planted in the hearts and mind of several thousand members and devotees, young and old, throughout the country and beyond. In his later years, he gave his blessings and promoted the practice of meditation through the establishment of meditation retreat centers at Aloka Rama by the Aloka Foundation in 2004 and the BMSM Pa'aut Dhammawijaya Meditation Center in Dengkil in 2005.
Paratha chariyaya satang hi jivanam. In Sanskrit language, the purpose of our life is to do some service to others. Without serving others, we cannot serve ourselves.
Service to humanity must naturally pave the way for the development of the highest human potential, which is to gain one's final liberation or the attainment of Nibbana through the development and purification of the mind from the tendencies of greed, hatred, and delusion. The late Chief Reverend's legacy of service, purity, and wisdom will continue to the various branches of the Buddhist Mission Society Malaysia, as well as the newly completed Pusat Buddhist Dhammadutta Malaysia in Putrajaya, the administrative capital of Malaysia. I am indeed very grateful for all his blessings, guidance, and protection throughout the years of my monkhood. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sabbe sankhara anicchati yada panyaya passati atanibindati dukkhe esamaggo visuddhya. All conditioned things are subject to change. When one sees this with wisdom, then one becomes disenchanted with the fleeting pleasures of life and turns away from suffering. This is the path to purity. Wisdom is the ability to realize the impermanence of all phenomena. We acquire it through the cultivation of mindfulness. When we turn our attention to our body, feelings, mind, or our mental states, and the Dhamma, we will see how they are of the nature to arise and cease. The body is subject to growth and decay. Our breath enters and leaves the nostrils. Feelings come and go. Our thoughts and mental states are fluctuating all the time, and the Dhamma appears and disappears. Whatever is of the nature to arise is also of the nature to cease. Anything that is subject to change is unsatisfactory in nature. When we are able to discern the change and unsatisfactoriness of all phenomena, we will realize that there is nothing we can cling on to as I and my. This is what we call the three characteristics of existence: anicca, dukkha, anatta. Upon realizing these characteristics of existence through mindfulness and insightful contemplation, we will develop the ability to let go, to become detached from all conditioned phenomena, including the fleeting pleasures of life. By letting go of all the conditioned phenomena, our mind will become more and more equanimous. This is the path of mental purification. The Buddha taught to avoid evil, to do good, to purify one's own mind. Avoiding evil and doing good that is morality or sila, is the foundation for the development of concentration, samadhi, and wisdom, panya. The Noble Eightfold Path, that is the way to overcome suffering, can be explained in terms of sila, samadhi, panya. This is the path that enables us to put an end to the tendencies of greed, hatred, and delusion. The systematic practice of samatha vipassana, or calmness insight, through the cultivation of mindfulness, will enable us to develop the strength, the clarity and sharpness of mind, to penetrate through the layers of defilements, to realize the true essence of the mind, which is bright, clear, and empty, like the vast open sky. This will effectively bring about the purification of the mind and the realization of anicca, dukkha, anatta. Apart from the systematic cultivation of samatha vipassana, there are also certain occasions in our life that may prompt us to turn away from dukkha. As we age, with merits and wisdom, reflecting on our experience of the ups and downs of life, they can lead us to realize the impermanence and unsatisfactoriness of life. And we will begin to see the fleeting nature of all the pleasures we have experienced since childhood to teenage years and adulthood. In order to maintain the necessary calmness and clarity of the mind to gain greater insights, we need to let go and not to cling on to all memories, good or bad. We need to apply the Dhamma to all our day-to-day activities, not only during formal practice sessions. When we fall ill and unable to move our limbs and other parts of the body, the strong view of my body will begin to fade away. In our younger days, when we were able to move our body in any way we wish, we may think that this body is I and mine. But as we age and fall sick, the organs of the body will eventually collapse, one by one, until we become so weak that we will not be able to use this body as we wish. The proper reflection on the Dhamma at this point of time will trigger the realization of anicca, dukkha, anatta. Hence, the importance of timely listening to the Dharma. Whatever happens to the physical body will also happen to our feelings, our perceptions or memories, our mental states and consciousness, and that will lead to the realization of the transient nature and the emptiness of the five aggregates. It is the five aggregates that we refer to as the self, in terms of I, my, me, and mine. With the right conditions, supported by all the merits, all the goodness that we have done, and the wisdom that we have developed, even in the last moments of our life, wisdom and insight can arise. And this will lead to the blissful state of awakening. So may the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha be with you always. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let us now spend a few minutes to cultivate metta, loving kindness, and dedicate the merits of this occasion for the late Chief Reverend, and also for peace, for harmony and stability in the country and in the world at large. From wherever you are, just bring your minds within and observe calm and quietness. Just remain in this state of calm and quietness for a few moments with clear sense of awareness. Whatever phenomena that arises, the sounds that you hear, feeling, sensation that arises, you have clear awareness of them, and your mind is not disturbed, not distracted. Just stay in this state for a few moments. In this state of calm and quietness, let us commence with the practice of metta, loving kindness, wishing ourselves to be well and happy. As you wish yourselves well and happy, feel a sense of well-being and keep a smile in your hearts. Tell yourselves, be free from anger, free from enmity, from hatred and grudges, free from sufferings, from fear, from worries, from anxieties, and just dwell in calm and peace. Just as you wish to be well, happy, calm, and peaceful, you will now spread our loving kindness all around you. Feel the calm, the quietness within, radiating above, below, and all around you. Feel the whole space around you, the whole room, wherever you are. Spread out metta, that all who are present be well and happy. Going beyond your space around you and reach out to the whole country. All the neighboring countries, the neighboring islands, reaching out to the whole world and all the realms of existence, known or unknown to us, seen or unseen. that may all beings be well and happy. May they be free from harm, free from dangers. May they dwell in peace and harmony. Please spend a few moments in silence. Whoever that comes to your mind, have good wish for them all, that they be well and happy. Fill your hearts with pure love and compassion, and cherish the good wish that all suffering beings be free from suffering. Those in sorrow be free from sorrow. Those in fear and dangers, may they be free from fear and dangers. That may all beings be well and happy. May they live in peace and harmony. In your wholesome state of mind, share the merits with all the Dhamma protectors, all the guardian deities, those who have been guiding and protecting you, including the guardian deities in the locality where you live and the traditional owners of the land. Please share these merits with them all, that they may rejoice in these merits and continue to bless and protect all. And on this occasion, in memory of the late Chief Reverend, please think of him wherever you are, and let us dedicate the merits of this occasion for his well-being, and may he continue to grow in Dhamma and shower blessings to all. Please join me to recite this verse quietly. Idang me ñātinang hotu, sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang me ñātinang hotu, sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang me ñātinang hotu, sukhita hontu ñātayo. with all the good thoughts and the merits you have acquired. Please make your wish, make your aspiration. Whatever immediate problems or difficulties that you are facing, or those near and dear to you, whatever problems that they have, think and wish them well as we invoke blessings. Bhatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba buddha nubhavena sada soti bhavantu te. Bhatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba dhamma nubhavena sada soti bhavantu te. Bhatu sabba mangalang rakantu sabba devata sabba sangha nubhavena sada soti bhavantu te. Akasata ca bummata deva naga mahidika punyantang namo ditva cirang rakkantu loka sasanam. Akasata ca bummata deva naga mahidika punyantang namo ditva cirang rakkantu desanam. Akasata ca bummata deva naga mahidika punyantang namo ditva cirang rakkantu mang parangti. Abhivadana siddhissa niccang vaddapacayino cattaro dhamma vaddanti ayu vanno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampaka sampati mevaca ato nibbana sampatti iminate samicatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.